Imagine being accused of witchcraft. Imagine being dragged in front of a crowd, and the only way to prove you're innocent is to die. Because in medieval Europe, surviving torture meant one thing: you were guilty. And the tests they used were designed never to save you, but to destroy you. What you're about to hear isn't just history. It's a dark record of fear, superstition, and punishment. Stay with me, because what happened next will make you angry. Today we travel back hundreds of years into a world where truth didn't matter, only accusation. Where a woman could be killed simply because someone whispered one word, witch. If you're hearing this for the first time, subscribe to History Explore so these stories never fade into silence again, because these people deserved to be remembered. Now step with me into a medieval village. Listen closely. Thatched roofs, muddy paths, livestock roaming freely, fear and religion shape every breath the people take. A child gets sick, must be a curse. Crops fail, must be dark magic. A neighbor's cow stops giving milk, someone is working with Satan. You don't need evidence, you don't need logic, you just need an enemy. A jealous neighbor, a rejected lover, a woman living alone, or one who knows herbs and healing. Any of these could become a death sentence. Rumors spread like wildfire. A finger points, a crowd gathers, and suddenly a woman is dragged from her home, stones thrown, names called, her voice drowned beneath hatred and fear. In this world, trials are not built to find truth. They are built to create witches. And once you're accused, the ordeal begins. They called them tests. But they were death, dressed in religion. The first test, the water ordeal. The accused woman is tied, hands bound, rope around her waist. Crowds gather near the riverbank, no lawyers, no defense, only eyes hungry for judgment. The rule is simple and cruel. If she floats, she is guilty. If she sinks, she is innocent. But the river does not care for justice, and even if she sinks too fast and drowns, the record will read. Innocent, but dead. Imagine her heart pounding, the water swallowing her breath, knowing death is the only path to innocence. The needle test, searching for the devil's mark. Witch hunters strip her against her will. The crowd watches, eager for proof. A birthmark? A mole? A scar? They believe the devil kissed her there. Rusty needles pierce her skin, again and again. If she screams, they continue. If she doesn't, even by chance, they shout to the crowd, "Here is the devil's mark." What the villagers don't know is that hunters sometimes used retractable blades. Pain appears to vanish, not because she is a witch, but because the blade slid harmlessly back into its handle. Proof manufactured, lives destroyed for profit, sleep deprivation breaking the mind. Days pass, she is not allowed to sleep. Tortures burn the night away. If she nods off, a guard shouts or strikes the table. After 3, 4, 5 days, she mutters nonsense, sees things that are not there, and scribes carefully write, confessed to speaking with spirits, saw the devil in a dream. Truth does not matter. Her exhaustion becomes evidence, and the crowd demands a verdict. Before we continue, if you feel the unfairness of this, comment, "Remember them," and like this video. It helps History Explore bring more hidden stories to light. Because what comes next is where hope dies, the torture chamber. Confession is the goal, not innocence, not justice. The rack stretches her slowly, joints cracking, tendons tearing. Her screams echo against cold stone, the strappado, her arms tied behind her, hoisted upward. Shoulders dislocate under her own weight. The iron boot wedges hammered into wooden or metal boots around her legs. Bones split, Blood fills the cracks, and still she denies it. Then they tighten more, because in their minds no one resists such pain unless the devil helps her. So they torture harder. Eventually she breaks, whispers through tears, "Yes, I am a witch." Not because she was, but because humans will do anything to stop pain. A trembling hand signs a confession, sometimes with ink, sometimes with blood. And that signature becomes her death note. If you're still here, you are exactly who this channel was made for. So subscribe to History Explore and join others who refuse to let these stories die, because now we reach the final chapter, the execution. Town bells ring, the sentence is public. She is marched to the square, hands bound, head low. People gather like it's theatre. Some cheer, some laugh, some watch silently, afraid to speak. Wood is stacked high around the stake. If they show mercy, she is strangled first. If not, the fire takes her alive. Flames crawl up her dress, her screams swallowed by smoke. Children watching what they were told was justice. And when the fire dies, ashes remain. A life erased, not because she was wicked, but because someone needed a witch. The reflection, the saddest truth, is this: most victims were healers, widows, midwives, quiet women, outspoken women, innocent souls. They died not because they were monsters, but because fear makes people blind. And history shows what fear can do when reason disappears. Their voices are silent now, but we can speak for them. If you believe they deserve to be remembered, type "remember them" in the comments, share this video, and let this story reach someone else. Because forgetting them would be the real tragedy. Thank you for staying with me through this journey. If you want more stories like this, from witch hunts, the Inquisition, medieval punishments, dark justice, and the forgotten past, subscribe to History Explore. Turn on notifications, because next time we uncover what happened to those who dared to fight back. This is History Explore, and we refuse to let history go silent.